Many neighboring counties are adjusting their instructional plans and schedules based on the coronavirus impact on their communities. Botetourt County Public Schools continues to use the hybrid A-B day approach. We will consider the following scenarios to determine if and when we will adjust our instructional model during the current global pandemic. Consider a freshman student at a Botetourt County high school. In our current A-B schedule, buses have been able to transport students, one per seat, while maintaining physical distancing. In the classroom, wherever space allows, desks are positioned 6 feet apart. Otherwise, students are required to wear masks. Hallways are less densely populated during class transitions. Some schools have chosen to expand lunch shifts or use desks in the cafeteria in place of full-size lunch tables to further accommodate physical distancing for students when masks cannot be worn. Each of these measures, when combined with proper mask wearing, hand washing, and other hygiene practices, help lessen the likelihood of the spread of viruses. During a regular schedule, when students attend school 4 or 5 days a week, physical distancing will not be possible to maintain in all school environments. In order to provide transportation for a full capacity schedule, we will be required to allow 2 students per seat. Classrooms will be returned to their previous configurations to accommodate for more students in each room. With twice the number of students, hallways will become more congested during class transitions. Cafeterias may need to use full-size lunch tables, with students being seated closer in proximity to one another to accommodate the increased number of students in each lunch period. At full capacity, consistent, proper, and uninterrupted mask wearing will be required more often during the day, along with other hygiene practices. Despite these safeguards, there will be a greater potential impact in the event of an exposure occurring. Recently, while working with our local health department, COVID situations that resulted in only one person needing to be quarantined was due in part to the current A-B day schedule. This schedule helps reduce the potential for COVID exposure, simplifies the contact tracing process, and minimizes the impact of a quarantine. By contrast, a 4 or 5 day a week scenario at a high school greatly increases the impact of a potential COVID exposure. In addition to increased and more difficult contact tracing, a resulting quarantine would impact dozens of students, if not more, for 14 days due to the increased level of contact with more individuals. Please note, contact tracing phone calls, as well as decisions regarding quarantining, are made by the local health department and not Botetourt County Schools. As always, staff and student health and safety is our priority. We will continue to implement all CDC and local health agency guidelines and recommendations to the maximum extent possible.